Welcome, everyone, to Learning with Everyday English. We're really glad you could join us. Today, we're going to dive into some ways native English speakers talk, ways that might sound a bit strange at first.
That's right. We're looking at idiomatic expressions. And you'll understand native speakers way better because, honestly, we use them constantly, trying to figure them out word by word.
Yeah, that often just leads to confusion.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes no sense sometimes.
So today, we're going to take a closer look at some really common ones. We'll break down what they mean and, most importantly, how you can actually use them.
Okay, let's jump in. First one. Imagine a conversation is dragging on, lots of extra details, and you just need the main point. What can you say?
Perfect time for, let's cut to the chase. Cut to the chase. I like that one.
Yeah, basically means get to the important part, skip the fluff. You might use it if a discussion is taking ages. Like, okay, folks, we've been talking for an hour. Let's cut to the chase. Do we have the budget or not? Gets right to the core issue.
Yeah, or if someone's giving you tons of background you don't need right then, you could say, politely, hopefully, I appreciate the context, but can we cut to the chase?
Yeah.
What exactly do you need me to do?
Right. And in business, you hear it. After 20 minutes of pleasantries, the CEO finally cut to the chase. It just means they got down to business.
Good point about politeness, though. It is direct. What about when you're done, like finished working for the day?
Then you can call it a day.
Call it a day? That sounds nice and final.
It is. It just means stop doing whatever you're doing, usually work, but could be any activity because you've done enough, or maybe you're just tired. Time to stop for now. Work's over until tomorrow.
Okay, so usage. If you've been plugging away at something for hours.
Yep. We've been working on this report for 6 hours straight. I think we should call it a day and look at it again tomorrow with fresh eyes. It's a reasonable suggestion.
Or after doing something tiring, like a physical activity.
Yeah, sure. After hiking 10 miles, we were exhausted. We decided to call it a day and head back. Yeah. You've reached your limit for that activity.
And definitely at work, right? If you hit a roadblock late in the day.
Oh, all the time. Look, the system's still down, but it's almost 7 p.m. Let's just call it a day and tackle it first thing in the morning.
Makes sense. Stop banging your head against the wall, even socially. After 3 games of bowling and dinner, we finally called it a day around midnight.
Exactly. It generally feels neutral or positive. Just means, okay, this activity's concluding for now.
All right. So we've cut to the chase. We've called it a day. What about when you really call it a day and head off to sleep?
For that, there's the very casual hit the sack.
Hit the sack. That one always makes me chuckle slightly.
Me too. It just means go to bed, go to sleep. Very informal, something you'd say to friends or family.
Okay, so when would you use it? Telling people you're tired?
Yeah, basically announcing you're off to bed. Got that early meeting tomorrow, guys, so I'm going to hit the sack now. Night.
Or after a long day. That movie finished so late, we just hit the sack as soon as we got home, totally wiped out.
Exactly. Or telling a roommate, hey, don't wait up, I'm hitting the sack the minute I walk in.
Right. Or travel. The jet lag was brutal. I hit the sack as soon as I got to the hotel room.
Perfect example. Just remember, it's very casual. You probably wouldn't tell your boss you're going to hit the sack.
Good point. Are there others like it?
Yeah. Hit the hay is almost identical. Also, turn in, which is a little less slangy, but still informal. Or even crash if you're super tired.
Okay, got it. Casual sleep time. Now, shifting gears a bit. Keeping things safe. Very secure.
Right. If something's really well protected, locked up tight, you'd say it's under lock and key.
Under lock and key. That sounds very secure indeed.
It means stored safely, protected, usually with restricted access. Think valuable items or sensitive information.
And the origin seems obvious again.
Yeah, this one's pretty literal. It just refers to physically locking something up and keeping the key safe, controlling who can get to it.
So you'd use it to emphasize security, like maybe company secrets.
Definitely. All confidential client files are kept under lock and key. It stresses the importance of that security.
Or personal valuables. My grandmother keeps her expensive jewelry under lock and key in a safe.
Exactly. Or for privacy reasons. Patient medical records must be kept under lock and key according to regulations.
And I guess you could use it humorously, too.
Totally. We have to keep the chocolate biscuits under lock and key now, otherwise the kids eat them all in one go.
Okay, so it really highlights restricted access and security. All right, we've covered getting to the point, stopping work, sleeping, securing things. Let's talk money. specifically when something is really expensive.
Ah, yes. The classic phrase for that is, it costs an arm and a leg.
Costs an arm and a leg. That sounds painful.
It implies it. It just means something is extremely, excessively expensive. So pricey, it feels like a huge sacrifice to pay for it.
Wow, okay. That's quite an image. So you use it to talk about things with shocking price tags.
Exactly. Warning someone or just commenting on luxury goods. Careful, that new phone costs an arm and a leg.
Right, or big life expenses.
Oh.
Sending the kids to private university costs an arm and a leg, but we think it's worth it.
Perfect. Or just everyday sticker shock. I'd love those designer shoes, but honestly, they cost an arm and a leg.
And travel, too. Staying right downtown, forget it. Hotels there cost an arm and a leg. We stayed further out.
Yep. It's very common, quite informal, and instantly tells you something is very, very expensive. Really conveys that, wow, that's a lot of money feeling.
Okay, makes sense. We have one more for today, right? This one's about facing something difficult.
Yes, indeed. When
Well-
you have to do something unpleasant, something tough, but you face it bravely without complaining, you bite the bullet.
Bite the bullet, another one with a dramatic feel.
It definitely implies difficulty. It means confronting a hard or painful situation with courage and stoicism because, well, you have to. So biting the bullet became a metaphor for enduring necessary pain or difficulty.
Okay, so you use it when you have to do something you dread, but it's unavoidable.
Precisely. Like, I hate going to dentist, but this toothache is killing me. Guess I'll just have to bite the bullet and make the appointment.
Right. Accepting something you don't want to do. Or maybe a big, unpleasant expense.
Yeah. The car repairs are going to cost a fortune, but I need the car for work. Just got to bite the bullet and pay it.
Makes sense. In work situations, too, like having a tough conversation.
Absolutely. I've been putting off this difficult feedback session, but I need to bite the bullet and just do it today.
Or maybe taking a necessary risk. We bit the bullet and put all our savings into starting the business. It was scary, but we had to try.
That's a great example. It shows facing something daunting with resolve. Bite the bullet really captures that feeling of, this is hard, but I'm going to face it.
Well, that's quite a tour through some everyday English idioms. From cutting to the chase to biting the bullet.
Yeah, just a few examples, but hopefully understanding them a bit better. The meaning, the background makes them less confusing and more useful for you.
Definitely. And we really hope you'll try them out. Don't be afraid to use them in your own conversations. It might feel a bit weird at first.
Oh, for sure, like anything new. But practice really is key. The more you try, the more comfortable you'll get.
Absolutely. And using them will genuinely help your English sound more natural, more fluent. Plus, you'll patch them when native speakers use them.
So yeah, give it a go. And hey, if you found this deep dive useful and you want to keep learning more about everyday English with us,
Please do subscribe. That way you won't miss our next session. We've got lots more interesting bits of English to explore together.
Please share in the comments how you felt practicing vocabulary this way. Thanks for joining today. See you on the next episode.